Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload new videos at least once a week. Usually there's something tea related, so heading into the fall and winter, which we are in October now and I can't believe it, I'm gonna be uploading even more frequently than that. So if you haven't yet, now is a great time to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all of my videos. DaVIDStea just dropped their Halloween collection and it's all like witch themed, which I'm really into these days. So I had to like hold myself back from buying everything in the collection because look at all this Halloween stuff I already have. I have so many like Halloween mugs. I was like, nope, you're not buying any of this. You're just getting the teas. So they came out with a couple new ones. Monster Mash is returning from last year, so I already have a video of that review and I will put it up here or put it somewhere for you guys to see. And Eye of Newt was the one I was most excited about, but unfortunately it's an online exclusive, so I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna be trying that one at all. But for today, I'm excited to review Forbidden Root. All right, let's get our tea steeping. Then we'll check out the loose tea. This is my opportunity to use my black perfect spoon, which they didn't come back with this year. Luckily, I grabbed one when I still worked at DaVIDStea, so I'm all good there. Ooh, it already looks very orange, which is super on theme for Halloween. And it smells super good. So it's a rooibos, it can steep all day and it'll only get stronger, it won't get bitter. So I'll set this to the side and we will pass the time by checking out the ingredients and seeing what we can find out about this tea. All right, so this one is called Forbidden Root, like forbidden fruit, but root. And it's a rooibos tea, so no caffeine. Description says, ward off bad vibes with cleansing burdock, dandelion, licorice, and chicory root. And the ingredients are almonds, rooibos, roasted chicory root, burdock root, dandelion root, licorice root, monk fruit, safflower, artificial toasted almond flavoring. So let's see what it smells like. Smells really almondy, I like that. I'm almost getting like a chocolatey smell, but there's no chocolate in this, so maybe I'm picking up the chicory root. I also love teas with almonds, so this smells really nice. So I'll scoop out a little bit so we can see what it looks like. I definitely see the safflower. It adds that like orangey red color. And all different roots. I see almonds. It smells so good. I can't believe it doesn't have any chocolate in it because I'm really picking up like a chocolatey smell. So we'll have to get more information and see what that could be, but it looks pretty Halloween-like, doesn't it? Has like a, I don't know, it has a Halloween vibe in my opinion. Ooh. So I don't know which root looks like what. I don't know which is which. These look like pieces of wood to me. I don't know what they are. Obviously not wood, but I'm sure it's some kind of root. But I see these things, these like little dark pieces. I'm not sure what they are. To me, they look like chocolate, but they're not chocolate. By the smell, it reminds me a little bit of what I remember witch's brew tasting like. I'm not sure if that's just like a Halloween bias or something, but it smells really good to me. It smells like desserty. Like I'm already thinking that this would have been really good as a latte, but I'm gonna go on DaVIDStea's website to see if I can find more information about this one because there are so many unfamiliar ingredients. I do know that dandelion root is awesome for detox, really cleansing, really good feeling. So I know I love dandelion root for all of the nice things that it does. So how it tastes. Sweet and creamy with the warming flavor of roasted nuts, plus a touch of acidity from the chicory. I definitely can see that like warm and toasty, like roasted nut thing. And it says, ward off bad vibes with every sip. This nutty herbal infusion features burdock, dandelion, licorice, and chicory roots, witchcraft staples also known for their cleansing properties. Bonus, these roots are also popular for their metabolism boosting superpowers. Try the sweet purifying tea as a caffeine-free latte to see what we mean. So it didn't really give me any information about like how those are used in witchcraft, so I'm actually gonna look that up because that's really intriguing to me. So I'm gonna look up burdock root because that's the one I'm like the least familiar with. So I'm gonna look up burdock root in witchcraft. All right, the magical properties of burdock from Grove and Grotto. It says, burdock is employed mainly for cleansing and protective magic. Like many witchy herbs, its magical functions appear to be connected to its history as a medicinal plant. So when DAVIDStea says that, you know, we're gonna get rid of the bad vibes, they did their research, which is really, really cool. I know in October we all kind of get into like spooky things and like witch related things, but I've actually been into these things for a while. So for me to learn like a new like witchy ingredient is really interesting because I've just been really into that stuff. Like I've been getting into like reading tarot cards and like law of attraction. So it's really cool to learn about burdock root, and maybe I can kind of like incorporate that into my like spiritual routines. Let's see if we can find anything about chicory root now that we know a little about burdock root. Herbal magic of chicory from Magical Recipes Online. Ooh, it's a common plant of the dandelion family. It has been used since ancient Egypt as it was believed to have many beneficial and healing abilities. Ooh, one of the most interesting abilities of this herb is the following. According to old grimoires, grimoires are like a witch's kind of book of spells, also known as book of shadows. Chicory cut in a specific way has the ability to open locked doors if placed against them. However, modern witches believe that this is actually a metaphor. Therefore, pieces of chicory root are carried in charmed bags as a road opener to remove obstacles. So that's cool. So this tea, we're gonna kind of cleanse out the bad vibes with the dandelion root and the burdock root. And then the chicory root is gonna help us be open to all new possibilities and good things to come into our lives. And the licorice root is gonna add a little bit of sweetness, which we always need. I like that they took steps to make sure that like it's gonna taste good as well, because of course we want to get in all of those magical properties that we talked about, and we also want to get in all of like the physical benefits, like the hydrating from the rooibos, the like detoxy stuff from the burdock and the dandelion and the chicory. But of course we also want it to taste really good, and I'd say it smells kind of Halloween-y. Like it smells, I don't know where I'm getting this like chocolate smell from, but I definitely smell like a cocoa note, like a chocolatey kind of thing. Or maybe it's the chicory, like maybe it's that roasty thing going on, like with the combination of like the roasted nuts and like the roots. I just feel like I'm really gonna like this tea. All right, on a normal day, I would let this steep like for the rest of my life before I drink it. But since we are on a time crunch in a video, I'm going to go ahead and remove the infuser. So we got that nice orange color at first from the safflower. I think it was the safflower that really like turned our cup immediately orange. But now we have like more of a darker color. It almost is like a black tea sort of color, because some of those roots are kind of dark in color, so it makes sense. And I definitely smell that like almondy goodness, like nothing left to do but to taste it. Oh my God, it's so sweet. That licorice root though, it's so weird because I always thought like, since I don't really like the taste of black licorice, and I know a lot of people don't, so a lot of people are in the same boat as me, but I always thought since I don't like the taste of like black licorice, I wouldn't like tea with licorice root, but I love tea with licorice root. Licorice root is so naturally sweet and amazing. And it's really good in this context. I still feel like there's chocolate in this, but there is not. Oh, it's so good. It's so sweet. It doesn't have any like weird herby undertones or anything. Like it all comes together really nice into like a really nice sweet almondy flavor. Yeah, there's no weird aftertaste or anything. If you're upset that Witch's Brew wasn't back this year, I'd say give this one a try. I'm not sure how similar it is, like I can't really remember. But I do think that there's sort of a similarity because it was also a rooibos and there was that bit of sweetness and like sort of an interesting combination of flavors. I honestly love how this tastes. This kind of reminds me of one of those like Yogi brand teas from the grocery store if you've ever tried those. But I don't think I've ever had a tea that has almonds and licorice root, and they go together surprisingly really nice. I think I would actually like to try this as a latte. I think it would actually be really nice. Really nice and almondy and sweet. If you're someone who loves like sweet teas and you add sweetener to your tea, try this one because it's definitely sweet but without having to add anything. God, I always forget how like wonderful licorice root is. And also licorice root feels really good on your throat. So if you have any sort of like allergies or any kind of throat issues going on, definitely try something with licorice root. So you might want to pick up some of this for that because it tastes good and it's super soothing and detoxifying. It's getting rid of the bad vibes and opening new doors to good things in your life. All right, guys, so there is my review of Forbidden Root from DaVidStea's Halloween collection. I do have one more coming, and like I said before, I'll link that one from last year for Monster Mash. And if you've made it this far through the video, let me know in the comments below if you are ready for Halloween, if you've like done any decorating yet, or if you've done any like Halloween baking. I would love to hear what you guys have done so far. For me, I've made a couple things. I've been like painting some Halloween houses that I got at Goodwill, just giving them a nice fresh coat of paint and like kind of doing them in my Halloween style. And the other night I baked Halloween sugar cookies and decorated them with Gerald. So we are in the Halloween spirit, we're ready for spooky season, and this tea is perfect to go with it. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.